Hey guys, it's me, Coach Purefoy, and I am super excited to be with you today. I know that you just got done doing your run, jog, and walk, and I'm sure some of you are out of breath, or maybe you just chose to have a nice little walk and a visit with your friends. We always want to make sure that we're social distancing while we're doing our run, jog, and walk, and I'm sure that you guys are doing a great job at that. Everyone is now back to your assigned seat. So you're looking to your left, you're looking to your right, and you're seeing those people that are next to you in your assigned seat. We're now going to talk about our PE rules. And if you notice the poster on the board, those are our PE rules. Now, not one rule is any more important than the other, but they are our PE rules. And every time that we come into class, we want to make sure that we're following our PE rules. The first one that's on the list is to be a good listener. Every time that we are doing things in class, we want to make sure that we are being a good listener. Because a lot of times if we don't listen to the directions and the things that are happening, then we might not know what's going on. That's one of the reasons why whenever we're giving directions and it's not during our activity time, we ask you not to go to the restroom during that time so that you can be a good listener. So you need to make sure that you're being your very, very best listener, so that you don't miss anything. Just like whenever a friend is talking to you, you want them to be listening. Just like when we're in front of you, teaching you and talking to you about our activities for the day and our lessons for the day, we need you to be a good listener. Second, we need to make sure that you are always following directions. And everything that we do in our PE class, we need to make sure that we are following the directions. We give you different sort of directions for games and activities, and we need you to make sure that you are following those directions and everything that we tell you. Now, if you have a really great idea and you say, hey, this might be something that would be neat, just bring it to us and we'll listen to your idea. But we want you to make sure that you are always following the directions that we give you. Next, treat others with respect. Now, I know we hear this rule a lot of times, and we talk about it being the golden rule, is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I want to treat others with respect. I want to say kind words to them. I want to be nice to them. And if I'm having a problem or trouble, I just maybe sometimes need to just walk away instead of getting frustrated or aggravated. So I want to make sure that I am being kind and respectful to others. And I'm sure that you guys can think of a lot of different ways that you can be respectful. Maybe let someone in line before me before I just say, hey, I'm going to go before you. So make sure in PE that we are always treating others with respect. Next, we're going to make sure that we use the equipment properly. And everything that we do in class, and when we have equipment and where we're using equipment, we want to make sure that we are using the equipment the proper way. Now, all of you, if you look between your legs right now and you see that dot that is on the floor, we want to make sure that you're not scratching at that dot or picking at that dot, because that is part of our equipment in PE. We want to make sure that we're taking care of our floor and not scratching it up or anything. And anytime that we use equipment, which is our basketballs, volleyballs, footballs, jump ropes, anything that we're doing, we're using the equipment the right way. So we wouldn't be kicking a basketball, because basketballs are not for kicking. And I'm sure that you can think of other things that you should be doing instead of shouldn't be doing. So we want to make sure that we're always using our equipment the proper way. Lastly on our list of PE rules is to always try your best. In everything we do in class, when we walk through those doors, we want to make sure that we are trying our best and doing our very best in everything that we do. I know that sometimes when you come in and you look on that board and you see that activity, it might not be your super favorite. But one of the things that I want you to do is make sure that you are trying your best in everything you do. You might not like football, but I want you to try your best. Volleyball might not be your super favorite, but when we get to that volleyball unit, I want you to try your best. So remember, everything that we do in PE, we're going to always try our best. Now, if you take that poster off of the wall and you flip it over, the words on that poster are think first. Those are on the back of our poster because I want us to always remember in everything that we're doing, I want you to just think about it just for a little bit before you go and do something. We always want to make sure that we are doing the right thing to our fellow students. So we're not going to do something that's rude or mean to them. And so what we have to do is to always remember to, just for a split second, think about what you're going to do before you just do that. Think about how easy that would be. If I get really mad and I'm about to say some ugly words, I'm going to think about it first before I say that, because I could get in trouble. I could have to go to the penalty box. I might even have to go and call my parents, because that just was not the right thing to do. And that also goes for touching others. If you think about it, whenever you're getting frustrated and mad and you're thinking, oh, I want to lash out and I really want to touch somebody or hit them or do something mean to them, I want you to really think first. This is why this is on the back of the PE rules, because I want you to think about what's on the back of those PE rules. Those 2 words, to think first. Now, we're about to start another activity, and it's getting to our activity time. And we've been talking about our rock, paper, scissors games. And on the last few days, we've been doing rock, paper, scissors games. Well, today we're going to do some really fun rock, paper, scissors games. And those rock, paper, scissors games are going to have us moving around the gym, which we know that we like moving. And we remember rock, paper, and scissors. Rock breaks the scissors. Paper covers the rock. And and scissors cut the paper. And our rock, paper, scissors. And we do that all together. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Just like that. Well, our first game that we're going to play is called side to side. And you're going to line up in 2 lines. And I'm going to let Coach Stewart and Miss Massey talk to you about those games. And this is going to be a fun game where you're competing against side to side to see, can you get all of the other side on your team in side to side rock, paper, scissors. Next rock, paper, scissors game is called victory lap. Every time that you beat someone at rock, paper, scissors, you get to take a victory lap and run to the other side and touch it. And you're going to see how many victory laps you can get in that rock, paper, scissors game. After playing these games, we're going to go back to our seat and we're going to make sure that we get our water bottle and our mask and ready to go. It's going to be a great day in PE today, but don't forget, remember all of those PE rules we talked about, and remember to think first.